I'm going to show you how to unlock your handstand. And here is why you should. The handstand is a great fundamental exercise that builds your shoulder strength and improves your overhead mobility and body awareness. This exercise is the bridge towards a lot of insane calisthenic skills like the handstand push-up. The correct handstand can be a real puzzle, but I am going to give you all the tools you need in order to master this useful exercise. It has a lot of components and that is what makes this exercise so hard. You have to get comfortable with the kick-up, body alignment, balance and a safe dismount. And everything that you have to do to make these a lot easier. Let's cover it all in order by starting with the handstand kick-up. Before getting into it, let me know what your handstand level is at this moment. The handstand demands a lot of control and that is why a controlled kick-up is also important. You often see people jump into the handstand from a standing position. This might be a fun entry to learn, but as a beginner I recommend starting in a runner's position. This will help you being in control from the start. So for the runner's position, place your hands at shoulder width or a little bit wider. Don't place them flat on the ground, but try to spread your fingers and curl them in, like if you want to grab the floor. This will help you more with the balancing. I will get into that later in this video. Now keep one leg in and the other extended. The extended leg is the one that will initiate the jump. Choose the leg you prefer. Jump up using this leg and when you are upside down, follow with the other leg and connect them. The hips are actually responsible for your body position, so try to lead with your hips instead of your legs. It is really hard to know how hard you should jump to be able to hold the handstand, and it can be really scary at first. What helps is using a wall and just try it in front of it. The best thing to learn the kick-up is just practicing it a lot. You will often jump way too hard and often not hard enough. But eventually you will know exactly how hard you should jump in order to not fall over and to not fall back. If you can jump into the handstand, it is now time to learn how to hold this position, and balancing it will be a lot easier if you have the correct body position. The first step is to internally rotate your shoulders. This makes it easier to get them overhead. Also push down in the ground as hard as you possibly can, because this will align your shoulders in the right position. Working on your strength and mobility is definitely something that will improve your handstand a lot. So next to the technique training, try spending some time on this as well. The next thing is the correct hip position. You should keep a posterior pelvic tilt where you squeeze your glutes and your lower abs. It helps to imagine pushing your belly button towards your spine. You can practice this in a standing position and push your lower back against the wall, just like this. The last thing you should do is engage your lower body, so keep your legs extended and keep them together. The headstand is a great way of practicing the position of the legs and the hips. Record yourself and see if your body is straight. If you incorporate all these steps, you should have the straight body alignment where your shoulders are stacked right above your hands and your hips right above your shoulders. Keeping this body position makes it a lot easier to keep your balance, and this is exactly how you can balance your handstand. So I said that you should spread your fingers and curl them in. The reason is that this way you cover a larger space on the ground and you will have more grip. Balancing your handstand is actually a constant battle of falling forward and falling backward. When you are starting to fall forward, press with your fingertips into the ground. If you have built enough strength and technique, you should be able to push your legs into the other direction. When falling backwards, do the opposite. So release the pressure with the fingertips and push with the palm of your hands. Even though this is a constant battle to keep your balance, when you get really comfortable with this, it will feel a lot more effortless compared to when you are just beginning. So just give it some time and keep practicing. The last thing you should be comfortable in doing for a safe freestanding handstand is the handstand dismount. This is just a matter of doing it a few times. So when you are falling forward, you know exactly how to land safely on the ground. To practice this, get into a handstand position and release your fingertips so you will fall forward. When you do, rotate your hips to the side and land with the leg closest to the ground. Choose the side you prefer. I like dismounting to the right side, so I will land with my right leg first. This is everything you should know to kick up into, balance and safely dismount from a correct handstand. And remember that this is a very technical skill and it could take some time, but it definitely isn't impossible. I recommend to practice this with your back against the wall, with your chest against the wall and freestanding when you are getting more comfortable. And no matter what your handstand level is, it will always benefit you to keep improving all variations. If this video was helpful to you, like and subscribe and check out this video to learn how to do the perfect pike push-up. This exercise will build insanely strong shoulders and will also help you getting an even more perfect handstand. Good luck and I'll see you in the next video.